Okay, so I'm ready to give you the steps to graphing inequalities with two variables, okay? This is not the number line for these problems. This is a bona fide plotting a graph, okay? The first thing you're going to do is just that. Graph the line using the slope-intercept equation y equals mx plus b. Okay? Make the line dashed or solid. And we just talked about this, so maybe I need to be more specific. When I say graph the line, I am referring to that boundary line, okay? Boundary line. You'll look at the inequality to determine if it's dashed or solid. But that's not the point I want to make here. This is the key right here. We have been graphing lines since Thanksgiving. And some of you all still cannot graph an equation. You have got to understand that if you don't stop and learn how to do this, you will probably fail this unit. You're going to have a tough time in the next unit when we talk about systems, and you're not going to have any success when it's time to graph a line in any other math courses. I don't mean to be rude. I don't mean to be negative, but I'm being real. I know who you are. You know who you are. You have got to come in and see me and show me that you can graph a line. Not once, but every single time. Okay? So I'm just going to put that out there. I don't want to call out any names because that would be kind of ugly. But if you know that you cannot do what I'm going to show you to do, it is your initiative that you need to have to come see me and say, I need to learn how to graph some lines. If not, you're doomed. That's the bottom line. You cannot get out of this class without knowing how to graph a simple 2-point line. All right, I'm done. Let's move on to step 2. Step 2. Remember how I said that the line, the boundary line, tells you what side has the solutions and what side doesn't? Well, you've got to figure out which side it's going to be. And we do that by using a test point. So step 2 says use a test point that is not on the boundary line to see if it is a solution to the inequality. Okay? Now, this now connects what we did at the beginning of these notes to this point right now. Your tester, unless your line goes to the origin, will be 0, 0. Okay, so you're going to be given an inequality. This is your tester. Your x and your y values will be substituted in. And if you understand what we did in the beginning, you'll have an idea of what we're doing now. Okay, so this is your tester point. X will be 0, y will be 0. Okay, and what's going to happen is if the tester is true, if test point is true, then that point is part of the solution. And that's the only thing I need to say, because if the tester is false, then it's not part. So I'm not going to write that because that just kind of makes sense, okay? So this is key. You're going to plug in your x and your 0, simplify your inequality to a number on the left, number on the right. If that statement is true, then this point is joining the party. It's within the region where your solutions are. In the next video, I'm going to finish up step 3, and I'll tell you what we're going to do.